Okay, I'm going to turn the mic on in here. I hope it's not too bad.
Oh, jeez.
He
was up on two legs trying to see, and he fell backwards. And landed with his head in the food.
Hey Betty, does one of our computers have the stream on with the
Yes.
sound? Can you go listen?
Can you go close Mommy's laptop?
Well, no, first I want you to listen and make sure it's not echoing the same thing over and over again, and then close it. It shouldn't, because we're in a different room.
Testing, Betty. 1, 2, 3. How does it sound?
Black kitten's making some noises. Well, maybe it was the tab.
Okay, you closed it?
It was saying what Dad just said.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
This one is in the best shape.
This one?
Yeah. He's the largest. He's the best eater.
Oh.
He's the strongest.
It looks like my cat.
I thought that button was going to let me record, but it just turns the camera off. I should have done the local record on the computer.
It looks like my cat.
Moose.
Mm-hmm.
Except right
And
now
the black
he's
one
only got
looks
one
like
eye open.
bear.
He's the only one that has an eye open. All of them should have
Yeah,
eyes
yeah,
open.
yeah. Yeah, they're really delayed on the eye thing.
No.
No?
It's not that their eyes haven't opened.
Yeah.
It's that their eyes are crusted shut.
Right, okay.
They're all old
that
enough,
makes sense.
like their eyes are open. Their eyes have opened, but then they got infections and now they can't open them.
Right.
It has nothing to do with like development.
Gotcha.
Developmentally, their eyes
that
have all
makes
opened.
Has the one in the bathtub
they're-
have both eyes open?
Yeah, he's like 4
good.
weeks old.
He's got it all going. He was crusted shut too, but his opened up the first day. These guys are 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and he's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 2 weeks older.
Yep.
And probably a little bit of days.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, it's not stable. Oh, I can see. I don't know if you guys see that zoom or if I see this. It just goes back.
Okay. Do you hear? Purring and sneezing.
Right, I was like, he was
And this
purring.
is all of his flea
Jeez.
dirt and flea
Oh,
eggs
God,
and
so much.
live fleas.
Oh, buddy.
He
That
hasn't
is
had a
the
bath
worst I've
yet,
ever seen.
so we need to give him a bath.
You gave the Siamese a bath.
I
last
did
night.
give the Siamese a
How
bath
was
last
that?
night. It was okay. He is not. It was not as bad as Bear. Remember Bear?
Yeah.
Bear was worse.
This seems worse.
It's
You
not.
don't think?
It's a lot of
just more
dirt and
distinct
eggs,
because of the color.
but the actual amount of live fleas
I see.
is not as bad. Plus, yeah, you couldn't see it all on Bear because Bear was black. Like, yeah, the water turned red and then brown when I bathed him last night, and I did pick off like maybe 15 live fleas, but it was
That's
no.
not bad.
Bear had like
That's
over
not bad.
100.
Yeah, this was insane. That just looks bad.
Yeah. Okay, this is the second best eater. But this girl, I should say, is very congested.
Okay. And the first one was a
Boy.
boy.
Orange and white are boy, black and brown are girls. Nobody has pooped yet, and they were so dehydrated that I feel like they all have super hard poops in there, probably that are going to be a nightmare to get out.
Siamese is moving. Good deal, dude. caught on the thing.
So he's so
Aspirating.
he just can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like he wants to eat so badly, but he can't breathe through his mouth and eat at the same time.
Because his nose is probably
Yeah.
plugged up.
And like his throat is plugged up.
Yeah.
Like this one has a lot of mouth mucus. That's the only way I can describe it.
No, makes sense.
It's like just so much mouth mucus. Like honestly, all 5 of these kittens would have been euthanized.
Right.
They didn't even put pictures of them up. Like they weren't planning. They didn't call any rescues to come and get them. They were just planning to euthanize them because they were all so sick.
Yeah.
And I saw them and was like, I'll take these, and I had no idea how bad they were.
Yeah. Oh.
So like he's really or she is really hungry and she really wants to eat, but she's got to do it in short spurts.
Yeah. At least she's hungry. That's good. Look at this cuddle ball. That sounds great.
You know, I just want to like
Poor dude.
suction her out. So my hope is that I can get these other 3. I did the 4-week-old yesterday morning, and then I did the white one last night. And I'm hoping I can do these other 3 baths today,
Yeah.
later today.
Yeah.
Oh, those eyes.
Yeah. Her eyes look, I think, the worst.
So bad.
That's rough. We should get some before and after pics.
Let's try you. This one is the worst. This one, like, won't
Eating
eat.
wise?
Like, so this one will suckle on the. This one just fights.
Oh.
She's super, super feisty. When I try and give her the bottle, she pushes away. If I do it just right, she'll latch and drink from the bottle. But she's really fussy about it. Yeah, it's really, really hard to get her to drink from the bottle. And she just fights me. So then I tube feed her, and she fights and kicks and screams the whole time. Like, it's such a struggle to tube feed her. Whereas the white one just can't even swallow.
Yeah.
The white one is just 100% tube fed. Like, she can't even attach to drink from the bottle. This one I try. But she's bitey.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Need to get a thing that lets you put 2 phones on one cradle, so I can have one doing the stream and one recording or taking pictures. She's super cute. So there's that.
Come on. Gotta drink more. Gotta drink more. I don't want to tube. Don't want to get the tube.
I don't count have any.
Come on. Come on. There you go. A little sip. Okay, maybe I'll try you again in a minute.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
That eye's opening.
Alright, now for this one. Oh, this one is a floof monster. Boy, and I always want to call him a girl.
It's just.
I've still been picking fleas off
Yeah,
of
I
him
thought
today.
that was one. It's just an egg or something.
The spectrum trash needs to be emptied. Well, at least my little guy in there is doing good with the litter box.
Oh yeah, good boy.
He did pee a little bit outside. He pooped in it twice. His poops are really good too, no diarrhea or anything.
Good.
So that's good.
Hello, bro.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get her to drink. Or him. Okay. You're just on the tube.
Oh,
100%.
that's
Nope, I see a flea.
oh, jeez. It's morning.
Got him. Try and kill it. Quick. Is it in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled 2 off them earlier today and they jumped away. I don't know where they went. They're probably on me.
Hmm.
Come on, baby. You sure you don't want to drink from the bottle? It's so much better. It's so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Milksies. Delish. Really? Okay. Alright, little one. Here we go.
Yes.
What do I need?
Can you move?
Okay.
Oh God, I understand. This is the system.
Oh God. Oh, I forgot this was in that. Crap.
Can you rinse it out or anything? Or even... It's in this water.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You almost bit it. I need another little.
Okay. Is there one I just get it from the closet?
It's okay. I'll just do this the way I did it yesterday.
Okay.
Gotta make things happen. Pour it in like this. This is what I did when I was feeding them in the bathroom with the thing yesterday.
It kind of looks like one of those chickens you just got milk away. Chinese dragons.
Sorry. Dripping milk everywhere. What a mess. What are you saying, bathtub kitten?
think he's cheering. He's cheering. He's like, eat the food, drink the milks.
We are ready.
Burrito. Alright. No. I don't think I got her to
Just could be in very easily. Let's try one more time.
How far down does it have
Goes
to
all
go?
the way down to their stomach, so to this black line.
Wow.
Open your mouth. Don't bite it. Don't bite. Don't bite. Open. I believe I've never had such a hard time before. Open.
Oh, buddy, come on. Do it. I mean, or you could just start drinking from the bottle.
Is your tongue down? Where's your tongue?
There we go.
There we go. Going down. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Good job. You did it.
He usually struggles until the milk starts. And then once the milk starts going in his belly, he gets really still.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, just like this.
Okay.
Do you feel good now? Full belly? Mm-hmm. Full belly?
It's gonna be really pretty when it gets bigger and cleans up.
You're going to clean up real good. Now you're a hot mess.
Just make it through this period, dude. Lady.
Dude.
Dude, right. Dark ones are girls. I got it. Light ones are boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How you doing, mister? Oh, gosh. All right. That's it for these guys. Put you all here for a minute while I wash my hands, and then I'll turn that off on the stream.
That's a terrible place to put it.
Sorry. Yeah, pointed toward the toilet's way better. Oh, you can. No. Yeah, if you went to all, it would bypass this camera, I believe. So you could do that for now, and then I will come in and fix things in 30 seconds. Okay. Let's mute this before I go. We'll do that. Great. You did it. Okay. Let's let me go to here, here, this, boom. Okay. How was that? Since I couldn't see the stream, it was okay, decent quality. The older one is not bottle feeding. He just has he's just free eating. He has a bowl in his bathtub. All right, let me catch up on chat here. See what I missed. Okay. This is too much for me to catch up on. Are there any bullet points I need to address? No echo sound is good. Okay, great. I'm glad that we got that fixed. Yeah, I'm going to go through this really quick, but if there are any outstanding questions or comments that need to be addressed, please just copy and paste them. Means, how much older do you think he is than the babies? Yeah, a couple weeks. We estimate him at 4 and the baby's at 2 weeks. I clipped all 4. Awesome. I'm going to try and just grab that whole segment as a highlight, unless somebody else wants to jump on that. Who has the ability? Is anyone an official foster? I assume that's to the chat, and I'd love to know if there were any answers. Oh wait, are any of the kittens official fosters? The litter of 4 are our next batch of fosters. The original plan for the solo kitten was for us to just save him because he was clearly going to be put down. And then find a perma foster for him, but at this point I think Amanda may have changed her mind. So we'll see. They may all be official, I don't know. Yes, Amanda just got a crash course in tube feeding from Bridget. Exactly. Eyes are infected. Yes, they're crusted shut. I mean, I assume you guys are. I'm way back in the chat, so yeah, Tabby. What about the kid in the bathtub? Was that a food thing? He is also a tabby. And he's probably a long hair, is my personal guess. Still too young, babies don't usually care for toys. Yeah, that's true. These babies are so lucky for Amanda. That is also true. What's the brush for? I missed whatever brush that was. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, was it the metal comb? Yeah, the metal comb was for fleas, which Queen addressed, and is accurate. Bathtub cat. Looks like they have 2 toys. Yeah, Amanda just gave him some stuff. Now the tube feed, that's a hurdle. Yeah, that was tricky. She's had better luck with that previously. That was the hardest time that he gave her with that. I thought you said it was too small for toys. The one in the bathtub is 4 weeks, so he's good for toys. The other ones are too young for toys. Tube fed 2 of the kitties. This one, yeah, that's right. Who was talking? That was me. It was me and Amanda, but mostly me. Actually, we were both talking. Amanda was just going to learn that skill when the pandemic hit. Yeah. It was getting milk. I'm sure all of these things are addressed, but yes, that was milk. I'm kind of going back and forth between past chat and current chat because I have it open on 2 windows. Will he get the Tespo while the babies stay in the carrier when they move in here? That's a question Amanda will most likely address at some point tomorrow when we do a chat, but that sounds about right. So that seems logical to me. The last baby I got the successful eating and the after part where the baby was happy. Cool. I hope it's getting the milk. It sounds like it. Yes. I think that was the last cat. Did I miss Scruffy Lucky at the beginning? We didn't do a feeding on him. He just has a bowl. So I just did some close-ups here and there. Which one is that? I can't answer because that was contextual. Saved all the feedings. The older one in the tub. She didn't show the older one feeding. Right, yeah, we didn't do that. That's not a thing. Okay, I think I've caught up at this point. So unless there's questions I didn't answer, just copy and paste those or ask them again. And great. How are these guys doing? We can go back to real camera. Let's do that, and let's just hide the pip maybe. Well, it's still doing that. I need to sit down with this pip program.
Iris doesn't really want to go. I think Betty and I should just go.
All right, that's fine. I'll stay with Iris.
Were there questions?
A little bit. The biggest one is when they move into the room, will the solo kitten get the Tespo while the others stay in the carrier? If anyone has questions specifically for Amanda, now's the time.
I don't know. So I'm not sure yet. We may utilize the condo
Oh, sure.
and do him in
Since it's here.
one and them in the other.
Right.
Or yes, the other option is he would be in the Tespo and they would be in the carrier.
Okay.
Because they're 2 weeks now, in another week would traditionally be when I would offer like a litter box and stuff. So they
Right.
would need to move out of a carrier to something larger. But because they're so far behind,
Right.
I'm less concerned about litter boxes. Right now we'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see how quickly they develop. So yeah, that would depend. Like if they don't need a litter box, they can stay in the carrier and he can be in the Tespo.
Okay.
If they do need a litter box, then we'll probably do the condo setup.
Sure. Oh, I turned this out.
Or we'll start, it seems silly to start him in the Tespo and keep them in the carrier for like 1 week.
Right.
And then move up to the condo since the
Yeah.
condo's already in here. It's like,
Sure.
because then we'd have to move the condo out and then a week later move back in, set up the Tespo and then a week later dismantle it.
Right.
What's the point of that? You know
Sure.
what I mean? The other thing would be if he didn't share this room with them and he just stayed like in a pop-up in the girls'
Oh,
room
in the
or something
girls'
like
room
that,
or
or
the living
in
room
the
or
girls'
something.
room until his ISO was over and then in the living room, which
Right.
I would also be fine with.
Yeah.
Um,
Mean says, I was really just hoping he wouldn't be staying in the bathroom. Yeah, basically once
No.
all these kittens are adopted and this room is empty, they would move into here.
He's
or
not
something.
staying in the bathroom. He's being moved to the pop-up tent
Yeah, that's
probably tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe probably not tonight, just because I don't think I have time to get to it.
right.
But
Still got to be disinfected.
in
from
about no, I already did that.
Oh, okay.
In about in like a day, hopefully tomorrow, he will be moved out of the bathtub into the pop-up tent, and he will move into the girls' bedroom until his ISO period is over. Or until
Hang
these
on.
guys get adopted, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Mama, does candy and are candy and treats two different things? I thought candy was a type of treat.
I would
It
say
is.
that.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So a muffin is not candy, but it is a treat.
Depends on the muffin, but yeah.
Yeah, a
Like
muffin is mostly just food.
a blueberry muffin.
If it's a cupcake, it's a treat. If it's just a muffin, that's just food. Okay, I was in the middle of answering some questions, Betty. Please don't interrupt right now.
This one, Buttercup.
Be quiet, please. So he will, he'll be going in the pop-up tent until these guys are gone. And he'll be moving to Betty's room. The only reason that I kept him in the bathroom right now is because I have the humidifier going in there and I have like the shower curtain draped over him and the other kittens to kind of like tent it and make it nice and warm and humid, and I have a heater in there, and so I wanted to leave him in there so he could get some of the benefits of that. But I picked up a nebulizer from Bridget yesterday, so I'm gonna move him into the girls' room in the tent and use the nebulizer with him in there, or I might just move the humidifier in there and use the nebulizer with the other kittens. I haven't decided yet. So he's not going to be
in there. And also, he's going to be able to start jumping out of that bathtub soon, so he's not going to be in there very long at all. What else was I going to say? Will Wes and Buttercup have siblings of any kind? So there are no pet or dog siblings. There is a child, but it's like split home situation. So child is at mom's house most of the time, and this is dad's house that they're getting adopted to. So child is only at dad's house every other weekend. So it's mostly just 2 adults with an occasional child on the every other weekend. So child who is, cat friendly, cat experience, kitten experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Are there other questions?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I answered anything that I could. I don't think there was anything else that was unanswered.
Did Bridget give me a crash course? What did you say to that?
Yes. In the tube feeding?
Yeah. I mean, I watched her tube feed the white one and the brown one. So she did an example for me, and I watched her, and then she sent me like written sort of instructions too, so that I can like refer back to when I need to. It's really similar to the Queen said that Kitten Lady posted one of how she feeds Choo Choo or Shoo Shoo, but it's a little bit different because Shoo Shoo is much older, and so now has to use like a bite guard to keep from biting it. But
so I kind of didn't answer this one.
Yes, Mickey Poo says they need nebulizer treatments, URIs. Yes, they have URIs. All 5 of them have URIs, the 4-week-old and the 4 bottle babies. I would say they have severe URIs. They probably have the most severe URIs of any kittens we've ever fostered. Yeah. We've definitely fostered kittens with URIs, several, but they weren't that bad. And we've had several with URIs, but they were all pretty mild and cleared up fairly quickly. And yes, nebulizers are good for them, and the steam in general is good for them, which is why right now in the bathroom we have them set up with a heater and a humidifier. Mm-hmm. And then I did pick up a nebulizer from Bridget. It's basically the same thing, but the humidifier is just water, mm-hmm. and the nebulizer is saline, mm-hmm. so it's a little bit more helpful.
Make saline in a humidifier?
I don't know. But it's just a little bit more helpful. Yeah. But the humidifier you can just leave on like 24/7 as long as you're refilling it. The nebulizer is like these little capsules of the saline, and you put it in, and then it runs for like 10 minutes. Gotcha. So you only do that like 3 times a day or something like that. You can't just have it going all the time. Is anyone an official foster? They all are.
Okay. That's basically what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, definitely the 4, and originally it wasn't supposed to be a solo, but I think you were.
Yeah. Now that I have my hands on it, I'm not letting him go.
Okay. I think that's it.
Because he's going to be so freaking cute once he's all healthy.
So we're back to, you're looking pretty good for getting up every 2 hours.
Yes. Well, I got up the first night, Friday night when I had them, I woke up 3 times in the night. Last night, I only woke up once, but I also only got like 5 hours of sleep. so I like fed them. I slept for like 3 hours, woke up, fed them again, slept for like 2 or 3 more hours, and then woke up for the day. So I only woke up once technically last night, but I didn't sleep very long. Yeah. And I'm tired. Yesterday wore me out. Yesterday was such a busy day after not having good sleep Friday night and then being full on until yesterday. It was like so crazy. And this morning has been busy. I spent 2.5 hours in the bathroom with them this morning, giving them their medicine, doing hot compresses, trying to clear out their congestion, feeding them. That took 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I finished doing that, I got all the paperwork ready for Wes and Buttercup's adoption. And then as soon as I was done doing that, I read a book to Iris that she'd been begging me to read her for hours. And then after I finished reading to Iris, or actually I had to stop halfway through the book and say, I need to go feed the kittens again now, and just went and fed them. Yep. This is like the first moment I've had since I woke up where I'm just kind of sitting here talking.
And now she's running off to
and now I need to go to Kittenrescue because it's
basically
almost
what she just
like
did.
1 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
It's 1:20? Yeah, I gotta go.
All right.
I need to go get dressed
All right.
and leave. I'm only going for an hour, and I'm mostly going to see if I can hook up with some supplies.
Yeah.
Get some KMR
That's a good
and some more tubes.
Yeah, if they have KMR, good job. We really need KMR if anyone's out there wanting to donate
We're getting
stuff.
really low on litter. I don't think I'm gonna get litter today because it's just too crazy there. But
That's crazy.
KMR and some tubes for the tube feeding would be good.
I can't believe we depleted our
And maybe more
stockpile there.
terramycin. I think I actually have one. Oh, I should just make a list. We need like wipes
Yeah.
for that guy's ringworm spots.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, and did you mention that?
What?
That the 4-week-old may have ringworm?
I didn't. But
I'm pretty sure.
And the other ones are clear?
I'm pretty sure
clear?
that the other ones don't, but he does. I need to look at the other ones again with the light just to double check. But
Right.
he has spots on both of his ears. And then he has these really gnarly, like raw sores
Patches,
on the back of his head and the back of his neck.
Yeah.
And I think my gut tells me that those sores are not ringworm, that they are from the fleas.
Right.
But they're like open wounds. They're really gross.
Yeah, which is going to make it harder to treat for the other thing.
Yeah. So he has those, and then the tips, like the backs of his ears, have a little bit of ringworm on them. He's so squirmy when I try to do the flashlight on him, because I can only hold him with one hand and the flashlight in the other hand.
Yeah.
So if at some point you want to help me by holding the flashlight so I can hold him, I will get a better look to determine if he has any other spots other than the ear spots.
Yeah, we can do that later. Sure.
I feel like because he's a solo, he's by himself, it will be easier to like treat him and get rid of it. Like they're small spots. They're not glowing very much at all. They're really tiny. I feel like if I just put some topical stuff on it right now and like keep his area clean, that it's not gonna like snowball or spiral out of control or anything.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm keeping my hopes up that that's gonna be kind of a quick, easy fix.
Yeah. All right, let's let Amanda get out of here before she looks up and goes, oh crap, it's 2 o'clock. I'm going to turn the volume down.
Looks like a stitch to me. Oh, the 4-week-old? That's not a bad name. Betty wants to call him Zucchini.
That's bad.
I want to call him Lucky, but I don't want to call him Lucky because there's been too many cats in the system named Lucky.
Yeah.
We were talking about this yesterday at the adoption event. Like me and the 2 other fosters were talking about how she was like, Ben hates it when you reuse like the same names all the time. So one of the fosters was like, I don't use any names if they've been used in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And like definitely no pumpkins or Tiggers or like she was naming off these names that are like super Bella, like these names that we get all the time. So we gotta make sure our names are somewhat unique.
I think we're pretty solid at that most of the time. It's rare that we have like a duplicate.
Janine says another stream wears a headlamp. That
like
I should look on.
headlamp?
I should look on Amazon for that. That would actually be really helpful. Super dorky, but helpful. I mean, it's the glamorous life of fostering.
Right,
I was thinking that when
chat.
I was
Get
in the bathroom, I was like looking at my bathroom and like him in there and them and like all the stuff, and I was like, this is the glamorous life of fostering. Like, oh, all those images people have in their head of like everyone's like a kitten lady, you know, where everything's like beautiful and picture perfect and like uber clean, and every foster's like super hot with
Kitten
like
lady is
cool
alive.
tattoos and
That's
like
what you're hearing.
really skinny.
Uh-huh.
No.
Go. Get out of here. Stop reading.
All right.
I'm turning the mic down.